Tonight, we're diving into a developing Hollywood legal drama that has captured the attention of social media, celebrity watchers, and entertainment news outlets across the world. Actor, author, and talk show host Jada Pinkett Smith is now at the center of a $3 million lawsuit, with court filings alleging threats and other serious accusations. In this deep dive, we'll break down the allegations, the timeline, the public reactions, and what this case could mean for Jada's public image, her career, and the broader conversation around celebrity accountability. Remember, everything in this case remains alleged, and no court has determined guilt or wrongdoing. Our goal is to break down the publicly available information in a balanced, factual, and responsible way. This is the full story, explained clearly, calmly, and without sensationalism. Let's begin. News of the lawsuit surfaced when legal documents were filed and then picked up by media outlets. According to those public filings, Jada Pinkett Smith is being sued for alleged threats connected to an ongoing dispute between the plaintiff and people claimed to be tied to her social circle. These filings request $3 million in damages, citing emotional distress, financial harm, and alleged intimidation. Again, these are claims made by one party. In our legal system, allegations are not evidence. The burden of proof lies with the plaintiff. But as soon as the documents surfaced, a firestorm began online. Fans were confused, critics started digging, and media outlets began searching for more details. So, where did all of this begin? To understand the depth of this story, we need to rewind. At the center of the lawsuit is Jada Pinkett Smith, a well-known figure in Hollywood whose career spans acting, producing, writing, and hosting the award-winning talk show Red Table Talk. But the plaintiff, whose identity has been mentioned in filings but may not be widely known to the public, claims that they had interactions or conflicts with people they associate with Jada's circle. What's crucial here is that the documents describe alleged behavior, not confirmed actions. They claim Jada had involvement in or knowledge of certain threats. Jada, at the time of this recording, has not confirmed these claims, and her legal representatives have not issued a detailed response beyond acknowledging the existence of the filing. Understanding the players helps us understand the stakes, and why this lawsuit exploded into the spotlight so quickly. To fully grasp why this story spread so quickly, we have to look at Jada Pinkett Smith's recent media attention. Over the past few years, Jada has been part of several major pop culture events. Her candid discussions on Red Table Talk, highly publicized comments about her marriage, and of course, the Oscar night incident involving Will Smith and Chris Rock. Because of this ongoing visibility, anything involving Jada instantly attracts massive attention, sometimes fair, sometimes exaggerated by online chatter. The lawsuit arrives at a time when people are already watching her public image closely. That amplified interest helped this story gain traction, even before the full details were understood. This section is extremely important, so we'll break it down carefully and responsibly. According to the public lawsuit filings, the plaintiff alleges they received threatening messages or communications. They believe these actions are linked to individuals connected to Jada Pinkett Smith. They accuse Jada of being indirectly responsible for emotional or psychological harm, and they are seeking $3 million in damages again. And this cannot be emphasized enough. These claims are unverified, unproven, and solely alleged by the plaintiff. The lawsuit does not confirm that Jada personally made any threats. It claims she is responsible due to her alleged connection to the individuals involved. At this stage, the legal system has not determined whether these claims have merit. At the time of this video, Jada Pinkett Smith has not issued a detailed public statement directly addressing the allegations in the lawsuit. That's not unusual. Celebrities and public figures are often advised by legal teams to remain silent until filings are reviewed and a strategic response is prepared. But the absence of a direct comment hasn't stopped speculation, which leads us to the next part of the story. Once headlines hit social media, reactions were immediate and polarized. On Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, users shared opinions ranging from skeptical to deeply concerned. Many people expressed confusion, noting that the details were vague or incomplete. Others questioned the timing, wondering why this lawsuit is surfacing now. Influencers, reaction channels, and celebrity commentators quickly entered the conversation, fueling even more discussion. But some online voices urged caution, reminding people that a lawsuit doesn't prove wrongdoing, and that false or exaggerated claims can be filed for any number of motives. The online world has become a courtroom of public opinion, and that creates its own form of chaos in stories like this. So what happens now? Once a lawsuit is filed, the following steps typically occur. The defendant, in this case, Jada, is notified. Her legal team reviews the claims. They prepare a formal response or motion to dismiss. A judge evaluates whether the claims have legal merit. If the case proceeds, both parties gather evidence. Only then can the case move toward a hearing or trial. These steps take months, sometimes years. So while headlines may make this sound like a sudden scandal, the reality is far slower and more structured. This lawsuit also brings up questions about celebrity reputations. For Jada, who has already been in the public spotlight for deeply personal disclosures, a legal case, even one based on allegations, can influence how fans, studios, and media view her. At the same time, Jada has a history of addressing controversies head-on through open conversation, which could shape how she responds to this situation in the future. The reason this story is trending online goes beyond the lawsuit itself. It taps into larger themes. The public's fascination with celebrity drama, the speed of digital news, the narrative surrounding the Smith family, and the appetite for controversy in the entertainment world. Stories involving major Hollywood names tend to go viral, especially when there's mystery, conflict, or legal stakes involved. As we wrap up this deep dive, it's important to return to the core facts. A lawsuit has been filed against Jada Pinkett Smith, alleging threats and seeking $3 million. These allegations are unproven, uncorroborated, and currently represent only one side's version of events. The case is ongoing. More information will emerge with time. And as always, we will continue to approach this story with accuracy, caution, and respect for the legal process. What unfolds next could reshape the narrative, or prove the claims baseless. Either way, the public is watching, and so are we. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, respectfully, and tell us what you think about the lawsuit, the media coverage, and the broader conversation about celebrity accountability. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates on this developing story. Thanks for watching, and stay informed.